All right, we're about to dive into a single really powerful idea that could completely change how you think about your future. It's called the identity shift. And it all starts by flipping a question we have all asked ourselves on its head.
Ah, this question. We've all been there, right? Staring up at the ceiling at 2 in the morning, just haunted by this massive, totally overwhelming question. There's this crazy pressure to find that one single, perfect answer that's supposed to fix everything.
But here's the thing. What if the question itself is the problem? Seriously, what if this very question is actually a trap, one that's designed to create anxiety, not clarity? So, okay, why is it the wrong question? Well, think about it. It forces us to look outside ourselves for a what? A job title, a career path, some pre-made plan. We end up searching for one single correct destination on a map, and when we can't find it, we just freeze up. We feel totally paralyzed. And this right here, this is the core of the whole shift. The old question, what should I do? It's all about external actions, right? Searching for one final answer. And what's the result? A whole lot of pressure and anxiety. But just watch what happens when we change the question to, who am I becoming? Bam. Suddenly the focus shifts inward, to your own growth. The goal isn't an answer anymore, it's a direction. And the feeling? That becomes purpose and clarity. This pivot is the identity shift. It's a completely new way of thinking about our lives, a framework that helps us trade that feeling of being stuck for a real sense of purpose. So, at its heart, the identity shift is really just a conscious choice. It's about you actively deciding to change the main question that guides you, moving from that external what to the internal who. This really just says it all, doesn't it? It's not about finding some kind of magic bullet answer. It's about changing the very way you ask the question in the first place. Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, but how does it actually work? How do we use this new question to make real choices in our actual day-to-day lives? Well, here's the practical 3-step process. It's actually pretty simple. First, you just define the identity you want to move toward. Don't overthink this. Then, in any moment, you just ask yourself, what would that person do right now? And finally, you do that thing. You take one small action that lines up with that identity. And look, this idea of identity, it doesn't have to be some grand, lofty title. It can be simple, and it's all about character. Maybe you want to become a more compassionate leader, or a more disciplined artist, or hey, maybe just a more patient parent or a reliable friend. You get to decide what matters to you. And this is where the magic really is. See, you're not looking for one giant leap. Purpose isn't something you find in one big decision. It's something you build, brick by brick, with every small intentional action that proves your new identity to yourself. So, what's the ultimate result of making this shift? It's a really profound change in how you see things. You stop searching for purpose like it's some lost object, and you start to realize that you are the one who's actually building it. Let me put it this way. What should I do has you desperately searching for a single fixed destination on a map, and that's just so stressful. But who am I becoming? That gives you a compass. And with a compass, you always have a clear direction. You can navigate any terrain, no matter where life happens to take you. This is the big takeaway. This is it. This single shift in the question you ask yourself is the key that unlocks absolutely everything else. It's all about moving from what to who. And that brings us right here. The focus isn't on me explaining it anymore. It's on you. And this is not a rhetorical question. I mean it. Take a moment today and really think about it. Who are you becoming?